Travel.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Hey, have you done any recent travel?
Not recently, but I'm planning a trip to Europe next month. I can't wait.
That sounds amazing. Which countries are you visiting?
I'll start in France, then Switzerland, and finally Italy. It's going to be a whirlwind adventure.
Wow, those are some fantastic destinations. Any must-see places or activities on your list?
Definitely the Eiffel Tower in Paris, hiking in the Swiss Alps, and exploring the historic sites in Rome.
Sounds like an incredible itinerary. Do you have your accommodation sorted out?
Yes, I've booked most of the hotels and Airbnb stays. Just a few more to go.
That's great to hear. Travel planning can be quite a task. Any tips for a smooth trip?
Pack light, stay flexible, and immerse yourself in the local culture. The best experiences often happen spontaneously.
Thanks for the advice. Have a fantastic time on your trip, and safe travels.
Thanks. I'll be sure to share my travel stories when I get back.
Please, Lord, give me a sign.
Carry away, transport or remove something.
Did you see that massive fallen tree near the park after last night's storm?
Yeah, it's huge. I wonder how they're going to carry it away.
I heard the city's forestry department is sending a crew to carry away the debris and clear the area.
It's going to be quite a task to carry away that tree. The trunk alone is enormous.
Definitely. It's going to require heavy machinery and a lot of manpower to carry it away safely.
I hope they can carry it away without damaging any surrounding structures.
They're professionals, so I'm sure they'll take the necessary precautions to carry it away without causing further damage.
It's good to know that they'll be able to carry it away soon. The park is a popular spot, and people will want to use it again.
Absolutely, once they carry it away and clean up, the park can go back to normal.
I just hope they carry it away quickly, so we can enjoy the park as usual.
With the city's resources and expertise, I'm sure they'll carry it away and have the park back in shape in no time.
Back down, withdraw from a position or argument.
I heard there was a disagreement during the team meeting. What happened?
Yeah, there was a difference of opinion, and I had to back down to avoid escalating the conflict.
It's tough when you have to back down, but sometimes it's the best way to maintain a harmonious work environment.
Exactly. I didn't want the disagreement to affect the team dynamics, so I decided to back down for the sake of unity.
It takes a level of maturity to know when to back down, especially in a professional setting. I appreciate your approach.
Thanks. It's essential to prioritize the team's well-being over personal disagreements and be willing to back down when necessary.
On a different note, did you back down from the negotiation with the client?
No, I stood my ground in the negotiation. It was a different situation. Sometimes, it's important not to back down when it comes to business matters.
Agreed. Knowing when to back down and when to stand firm is a skill in itself. It depends on the context.
Absolutely. It's about assessing the situation and deciding whether backing down is the best course of action.
Well, I appreciate your ability to navigate these situations and know when to back down or stand firm. It's a valuable skill in any professional setting.
Wait on, serve or attend to someone's needs.
Have you been to that new restaurant downtown?
Yeah, I went last week. The staff was amazing. They really know how to wait on customers.
That's great to hear. I appreciate it when the staff knows how to wait on customers efficiently.
Absolutely. The waiter was attentive and made sure to wait on us promptly. It enhanced the overall dining experience.
Speaking of service, I need to find a new dry cleaner. Any recommendations where they wait on customers well?
There's a place on Maple Street that's excellent. They really know how to wait on customers and provide quick service.
Perfect. I'll check it out. It's important to find a place where they understand how to wait on customers and meet their needs.
Definitely. Good customer service makes a significant difference. It's not just about waiting on customers, but ensuring their satisfaction.
Have you ever worked in a customer service role where you had to wait on people?
Yes, I worked as a server in college. It taught me a lot about how to wait on customers and meet their expectations.
I think everyone should experience working in customer service at least once. It gives you a real understanding of what it's like to wait on people and cater to their needs.
I couldn't agree more. It's a valuable experience that teaches you how to wait on customers effectively and provide exceptional service.
Break out, begin suddenly or escape from a place.
Did you hear about the fire at the office building last night?
Yeah, it was all over the news. Apparently, it broke out on one of the upper floors.
It was pretty terrifying. I'm just glad everyone managed to get out safely.
Me too. The firefighters did an amazing job containing the blaze and helping people break out of the building.
I can't believe how quickly it spread. The flames seemed to break out of control in no time.
It's a stark reminder of how important it is to have fire safety measures in place.
Definitely. We should have more fire drills at the office. Knowing the escape routes can make a big difference if a fire ever breaks out.
You're right. It's better to be prepared for such emergencies.
I heard the investigation is ongoing to determine what caused the fire to break out in the first place.
Yes, they'll need to find the cause to prevent it from happening again. It's fortunate that nobody got hurt.
Absolutely. The safety of the people should always come first when such incidents break out.
Deal with, handle or manage a situation or problem.
I heard you had some issues at work recently. How did you deal with it?
Yeah, it was a challenging situation. I had to deal with a project that was way behind schedule.
That doesn't sound easy. How did you deal with it to get things back on track?
I had to first identify the bottlenecks, and then deal with them by reallocating resources and setting clear priorities.
That's a good approach. It's important to deal with the root causes of the problem.
Exactly. Once I dealt with those issues, it became easier to manage the project and meet the deadlines.
It's impressive how you were able to deal with it so effectively. I know some people would have just panicked in such a situation.
Well, I've learned that staying calm and dealing with problems systematically is the key to success.
I couldn't agree more. It's essential to deal with challenges proactively instead of letting them escalate.
Absolutely. If you don't deal with issues promptly, they can become much bigger problems.
Thanks for sharing your experience in dealing with workplace challenges. It's a valuable lesson for all of us.
Sure.
Hey, did you hear about the new school policy changes?
Yeah, I saw the announcement. They're implementing some major updates.
I'm a bit worried about the longer school days. It's going to be tough to adjust.
I agree, but they're also adding more extracurricular activities, which could be interesting.
True, it might offer more opportunities. Have you checked out the new class schedules?
Not yet, but I heard they're introducing some new courses. I'm curious about those.
Me too. And the new uniform requirements. What do you think about that?
I'm not thrilled about the stricter dress code, but I suppose it's meant to promote a more professional environment.
Yeah, maybe it'll grow on us. Change can be challenging, but who knows? It might turn out better than we expect.
You're right. Let's keep an open mind and see how it goes.
Time.
Time seems to be flying by lately, doesn't it?
Tell me about it. It feels like just yesterday it was the beginning of the year, and now we're approaching the end.
It's crazy how days turn into weeks, then months, in the blink of an eye.
Absolutely. Sometimes I wish I could slow things down a bit.
I know what you mean. There's always so much to do, and it's hard to find time for everything.
And yet, it's essential to make time for the things that truly matter.
True. We need to cherish moments with loved ones and prioritize self-care too.
Definitely. Time is our most precious resource, and we should use it wisely.
Agreed. Let's make the most of the time we have and create meaningful memories along the way.
That's a great perspective. Time well spent is the key to a fulfilling life.
Work out, exercise, or resolve a problem.
I noticed you've been hitting the gym regularly. How's your new workout routine working out for you?
It's going well. I've been trying different exercises to work out different muscle groups. It's been effective.
That's great. Working out regularly has so many benefits, not just for your physical health but also for your overall well-being.
Definitely. I find that working out helps me clear my mind and reduce stress.
Speaking of stress, have you been able to work out the issues with the project team?
We had a meeting yesterday to work out the challenges. I think we've come up with a plan to resolve the issues and move forward.
Good to hear. It's essential to work out any issues as a team to ensure the project's success.
Absolutely. Communication is key when trying to work out problems within a team.
True. If you ever need assistance working out any project-related issues, feel free to reach out.
Thanks. I appreciate that. It's always helpful to have a fresh perspective when working out complex problems.
No problem. We're a team, and we should support each other in working out challenges and achieving our goals.
Make 4. Head toward a destination or result in a specific outcome.
We need to leave soon if we want to make it for the meeting on time.
Agreed. Let's wrap up this discussion and make for the conference room.
Before we make for the meeting, did you finalize the presentation slides?
Yes, everything's ready. I made some adjustments to make for a more impactful presentation.
Great! Let's grab our materials and make for the conference room. We can go through the slides on the way.
Sounds like a plan. After the meeting, do you want to grab lunch? I heard there's a new cafe that just opened.
Sure, that works. We can make for the cafe after the meeting. What type of cuisine do they offer?
It's a mix of international dishes. I think it'll make for a nice change from our usual lunch spots.
Perfect. I'm looking forward to it. Let's finish up here and make for the meeting. Lunch can be our motivation to make it through the agenda quickly.
Agreed. I'm ready to make for the conference room and then make for that delicious lunch.
Ask for, request or demand something.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play.
Have you ever had to ask for a raise at work?
Yeah, I did it once after taking on additional responsibilities. It's not easy to ask for more money, but sometimes you have to.
I've been thinking about it. How did you ask for the raise? Any tips?
I scheduled a meeting with my supervisor and calmly asked for a raise, highlighting the extra work I've been doing. It's essential to be prepared and articulate your value.
Good advice. I'll make sure to ask for a raise confidently and provide evidence of my contributions.
It's important to know your worth and be able to ask for what you deserve. Just be professional about it.
On a different note, did you ask for time off for your vacation yet?
Not yet, but I plan to ask for some time off next month. It's been a hectic period at work, and I need a break.
Don't hesitate to ask for time off when you need it. We all need to recharge, and it's your right to ask for a break.
You're right. I'll ask for the time off and make sure everything is in order before I go on vacation.
Good plan. Asking for time off is essential for maintaining work-life balance.
Withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits.
Act out, express emotions or perform behavior dramatically.
Did you see the play last night at the community theater?
Yes, I did. The actors really know how to act out their characters.
Absolutely. I was especially impressed with the way they acted out the intense emotional scenes.
The lead actor did a fantastic job. He was able to act out the conflicted emotions of his character so convincingly.
It's not easy to act out such complex roles, but they pulled it off beautifully.
I agree. It's amazing how actors can act out different personas and make you forget they're just playing a role.
That's the magic of theater. When they act out a story, it feels like real life unfolding in front of you.
And the way they acted out the historical setting with the costumes and set design added to the authenticity.
The whole production was top-notch. It's always a treat to watch talented actors act out a compelling story.
I couldn't agree more. I'm looking forward to their next performance. It's a great way to appreciate the art of acting.
Put out, extinguish a fire or publish information.
Do you smell that? Is something burning in the kitchen?
Oh no, I left the stove on. Let me put out the fire.
Quick, get the fire extinguisher.
Phew, that was close. Thanks for your help.
No problem. It's crucial to know how to put out a fire safely.
You're right. I'll be more careful next time.
On another note, did you hear about the new magazine that's coming out?
Yeah, I heard they're going to put out the first issue next month. It's been highly anticipated.
Absolutely. I can't wait to see what kind of content they'll put out.
I hope they put out some quality articles and features. The magazine world is competitive.
Agreed. Let's see if they can put out something that stands out from the rest.
Indeed. I'm looking forward to when they put out the first edition.
Same here. I hope it lives up to the hype.
Come up with, invent or think of an idea or solution.
We have this marketing presentation due in 2 days. And I'm struggling to come up with a creative concept.
I know it can be challenging, but I believe we can come up with something great. What's the product?
It's a new line of eco-friendly cleaning products. We want to emphasize their sustainability and effectiveness.
Sustainability is a strong selling point. Maybe we can come up with a campaign that focuses on the product's impact on the environment.
That's a good idea. We could also come up with a catchy tagline that highlights the eco-friendly aspect.
Clean and green, making a world of difference, could be a tagline that would come up with the right image.
I like that. It really conveys the message we want to come up with. Now, we need a striking visual to go with it.
We could come up with images of pristine natural landscapes contrasted with polluted ones to show the impact of our products.
That's brilliant. It'll clearly come up with the contrast between using conventional cleaning products and our eco-friendly ones.
Let's get to work on this, and we'll come up with a presentation that's sure to impress our clients.
Agreed. Thanks for helping me come up with some great ideas. Let's make this the best presentation ever.
Call for, demand or require something.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous.
Have you heard about the new regulations for the construction industry?
Yeah, They're calling for stricter safety standards and more frequent inspections, right?
That's correct. The recent accidents have prompted the government to call for these changes.
It's about time. Safety should always be a top priority in construction.
Absolutely. These new rules will call for better protection for workers and the public.
But I've heard some builders and contractors aren't happy about the additional requirements. It might call for higher costs.
Yes, there's resistance from some in the industry, but ultimately, these measures will call for a safer and more reliable construction sector.
Well, I suppose it's a necessary step forward. It will also call for better accountability among construction companies.
You're right. It's a call for a higher standard of work and ethical practices.
Let's hope that these changes will lead to a safer and more secure construction environment for everyone.
Agreed. It's a call for a necessary transformation in the industry, and in the long run, it will benefit everyone involved.
Fall 4. Be deceived or tricked by someone or something.
Hey, have you heard about that new investment opportunity?
Yeah, I heard a bit about it. What's the deal?
Well, it sounds fantastic, promising huge returns in a short time. I'm thinking about investing in it.
Be careful. It could be a scam. Don't fall for get-rich-quick schemes.
I've done my research, and it seems legitimate. They have all these success stories.
Success stories can be fabricated to make people fall for their pitch. Make sure to do due diligence.
You're right. I don't want to fall for a scam. I'll look into it more before making a decision.
That's a wise choice. It's always better to be cautious, especially when it comes to investments.
Thanks for the advice. I almost fell for it because of the flashy promises.
No problem. We should always watch out for each other and avoid falling for things that seem too good to be true.
I appreciate it. I'll make sure not to fall for any potential scams.
Put forward, propose or suggest an idea or plan.
I was thinking about our upcoming team project, and I'd like to put forward an idea to make it more efficient.
That sounds like a great initiative. What's your idea?
Well, I think we should put forward a detailed project timeline with specific milestones, so everyone knows what's expected and when.
That's a fantastic idea. It will definitely help keep us on track and ensure that everyone is on the same page.
I also want to put forward the idea of regular progress check-ins to discuss any challenges and make necessary adjustments as we go.
I fully support that. It's important to have those check-ins to address any issues early on and keep the project on the right path.
Great. I'll prepare a presentation for our next team meeting to formally put forward these suggestions.
That's an excellent plan. Your ideas will undoubtedly contribute to the project's success, and it's important to put them forward for discussion.
Thanks for your support. I believe if we put forward these changes, our project will run more smoothly and be completed successfully.
I agree. Let's put them forward and see how the team responds. I'm optimistic about the positive impact your ideas will have on our project.
Pay back, repay a debt or favor.
Hey, remember when you covered my dinner tab last week?
Yeah, I remember. No problem. You didn't have your wallet, and I was happy to pay for it.
I really appreciate it. I want to pay you back for it. How much was it?
It was $25. But don't worry about it. You can pay me back whenever it's convenient for you.
I'd rather do it sooner than later. Can I give you the money today?
That's really thoughtful of you. If you're sure, I'll take the $25 you owe me.
Thanks for being understanding about it. I just like to make sure I pay back my debts promptly.
I understand completely. It's good to keep things settled. And hey, if the roles were reversed, I know you'd do the same for me.
That's true. Friends should help each other out and pay back any kindness shown.
I couldn't agree more. It's all part of being good friends and looking out for one another.
Take out, remove or withdraw something.
Hey, I heard you're renovating your kitchen. How's it going?
Yeah, it's been quite a project. I had to take out the old cabinets last weekend.
That must have been a lot of work. What about the countertop?
Oh, I'll have to take that out too. But I'm waiting for the new one to arrive before I remove it.
Smart move. What else are you planning to take out in the kitchen?
Well, I also need to take out the old tiles from the floor. They're cracked and outdated.
It sounds like a complete makeover. Are you doing everything yourself?
Not everything. I hired a contractor to take out the load-bearing wall between the kitchen and the dining room. It's opening up the space.
That's a big change. I can't wait to see how it turns out when you're done.
Me neither. It's going to be a brand new kitchen when I'm finished taking everything out and putting in the new fixtures and appliances.
Make up for, compensate for a deficiency or mistake.
I can't believe I missed the deadline for the project proposal.
It happens to the best of us. Don't worry, maybe there's a way to make up for it.
I'm not sure how to make up for it. The client was counting on us to deliver on time.
Well, we could reach out to the client, explain the situation, and see if there's any way we can make up for our mistake.
I guess I have no choice but to do that. It's embarrassing, though. I feel like I let the whole team down.
Mistakes happen, and the important thing is to acknowledge them and take steps to make up for them. The team will understand.
You're right. I'll send an apology email to the client and offer to work extra hours to make up for the delay.
That's a good start. It shows your commitment to making up for the missed deadline.
I hope the client is understanding and gives us a chance to make up for this oversight.
I'm sure they'll appreciate your honesty and your efforts to make up for it. We all learn from our mistakes, and this will help us improve our processes in the future.
Thanks for your support and advice. I'll take the necessary steps to make up for this slip-up.